As we get started on the tech training series, I'd like you to know who I am and why I'm doing this training series, and then also what you can expect from these trainings. So we'll do a brief training on effective searches, and that can be in your computer, it can be online, it's all kind of the same. So we'll talk about some tips and some tricks for that today on Tuesday Tech Training. Hello and welcome to today's training. This is my very first video and I'm excited to get this started, the new Tuesday Tech trainings. And so first I'd like to let you know who I am and why I'm doing this. So I am Jennifer Stewart and my company is Gateway Productivity. And basically I started a home organizing company in 2011 and that didn't quite resonate with me. I figured out pretty quickly that that wasn't the right fit. So I went back to previous jobs that I had had and I worked with a business coach and he guided me in figuring out what was the favorite thing that I did in all my other jobs. And amazingly, it was always training people on computers. So then I was stuck with, well, I have this organizing company. What do I do with that and how do I mix that with computers? So I turned it into organizing technology and training on technology. And that's what I've done ever since, and I love it. And I finally found what I was supposed to be doing in the world. And so why I'm doing this, I believe that everyone has the right to understand their technology, and that's one of the reasons I chose to do this series of videos. I want to give people the opportunity to experience patient, non-judgmental training on technology, because that's so lacking here in the world right now. Some things you might find interesting about me personally are that I love everything fantasy, including unicorns and dragons, and especially magic and things like that. I've been married since 2002. I love being in nature and I adore cats. And I'm looking over there because my cat's sitting over there watching me do this. And my husband and I have that one cat. His name is Fitz, and we live in St. Louis. Now that you know a little bit about me, let's do a sneak peek of how I train. Search programs have gotten very sophisticated over the years, and sometimes that can be good, but sometimes it can be overwhelming. So, one tip when you're searching online is to be as specific as possible about what you're looking for. And sometimes that might mean looking for something in a sentence form. So, let's say, how do I create a table of contents in Word? Let's try that. As you can see, we don't even have to type the entire sentence and it knows what we're trying to find. And that will often happen to you when you get your sentence formatted just right. And so this could be anything that you're needing to look up. If you can do it in a sentence format, great. Now let's say you're looking for something specific, like a watermelon recipe, but what you're looking for is a watermelon salad that includes avocado. If you put in watermelon recipes, you're going to get a whole lot of options, a lot of them that aren't the right ones for you. As you can see, the results are all over the board on those watermelon recipes. So what if we get really specific here and we add in the fact that we want to do watermelon recipes, but we also want salad and we also want avocado. Now you can see that the results are much more specific and there's very few of them. So you can start to really dig into what you were truly looking for. So the more specific, the better when you're doing searches. Next, let's talk about phrases. Let's say you're searching for something and you're looking for a specific phrase. In this case, you can use quotations at the beginning and the end of the phrase to do your search. Otherwise, the program, online or on your computer, will look for each individual word, which will give you way more options than you really wanted. Let's do an example of this. Going back to our search with watermelon salad recipes with avocado, when we put that in, we get all kinds of watermelon recipes with avocado in them. But if you happen to know the exact name of the recipe, you can put that in quotes when you do your search. When you put the exact phrase in quotes, you'll see that it brings that exact recipe right to the top of the list. And then anything else in there is also very specific. And you can see there's a couple of them that are different ones with the same name. And you can look at those very quickly and remember which one it was that you liked. And remember that these tips will actually work on your computer as well. So when you're searching your documents or your applications, if you know the exact title or you know a part of the title that you gave it, you can just put that in quotes and it'll bring it right up rather than you having to search through everything. Well, I hope you enjoyed our sneak peek training today. And if you've had a light bulb moment from this training, please let me know in the comments below, or give the video a thumbs up, or share it with anyone you can think of who might benefit from the information. And be sure to subscribe by clicking on the button below so that you know when future videos come out. And thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.